Welcome to our All Together Passage series, a daily vlog taking you with us on our maiden voyage from France to Miami. We're on leg 1 to the Canaries. Let's do this. So we're coming into the marina to get fuel, and the running joke is there was this big debate about fuel, like we didn't want to carry a bunch of fuel, and I think the early forecast showed more wind, and Stephane and I were like, oh, we don't want to fill up our tanks because we don't want it to slow the boat down, it's like a ton more, and then show up in the Canaries with a full tank of gas. But Jean-Marc won. He was right. We needed fuel because the Med is so unpredictable and you can't trust anything the forecast says. So we've been motoring all day, so now we're going into the marina to get fuel.
Basically following the 50-meter line that brings us inside, closer to land. That's why you see the lights on our starboard side, and we're going to basically follow this approach all night to stay more inland, all around here, and then we'll follow and go around this cape. Because just outside here the waves are just banging and banging, and we are not making no headway. Wind on the nose, not huge wind, 15, 16, 17 knots, but short waves, steep, and then we're making no headway with the engine. We're just at 4.5 knots. Here we're just motoring at 6 knots. So that's the strategy. We're going to start. This little light, this little boat that's not detected on radar. Let's see how I saw it. It's just a little fishing boat. This is Cabo de Palo, so we're starting to get a little bit more slamming, short waves. This is the reason why we've been hugging the coastline all night. So right now we have a couple little islands going through, and then we'll turn right and continue motoring with the same approach we've taken all night. So hug the coast to limit the waves and the slammings because it's right on the nose, so not fun. So we're here and we're probably going to go along the coast here and down and continue all the way to Gibraltar this way.
So we're motoring still.
Motoring.
And maybe describe the weather situation.
Well, today at least it's sunny, so that's nice. People like to know the temperature. Oh, it says 12 degrees. Wait, 12 degrees and rain? I don't know.
It's not raining, but...
So about
12 degrees
at night
Celsius, obviously.
At night it's about 13 degrees Celsius, so it's not bad. And especially the wind comes on the nose, so you're protected. During the day it's like 17 degrees Celsius. So that's the situation. The plan, I don't even bother downloading
The weather right
weather
now.
because I look at all the boats in front. There are other outremer, and there is an ORC 57. There is a gunboat. Everybody is hugging the coast, so I know what's out there without looking at the weather. But this is us. This is Gibraltar, and right now the name of the game is just hug the coast, hug the coast. We'll have maybe an angle with the wind, so we'll see if we can put maybe a sail out. But as soon as you get here, you get those short waves typical of the Med.
Yeah.
And stronger winds are coming, so we'll have also to be hugging all this, all motoring. So we filled up, and now we're getting lighter because we're burning diesel. Not what we want to do, but what we have to do if we ever want to get out of the Med.
Yeah.
And turn left. And because otherwise we'll just be tacking in waves and
and beating on the waves because the wind's coming at the nose.
So that's what's going on.
So since we're under motor, I'm going to make pancakes.
Yeah.
And I think we all need some pancakes. It seems a little warmer than it was yesterday. And
the sun is out. Yesterday it was overcast.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. So I love this little crepe pan because I can make pancakes, I can make cornbread, I can make brownies, I can make crepes and galettes. And it's just really easy to use. So that's the second piece of fundamental equipment I have on the boat. The first fundamental piece of equipment I have in the Galley is the Instant Pot. I love it because you can just dump everything in, cook it, and eat it as a one dish meal, which is really convenient when you're underway and bashing around. It's just so much easier to cook than like having 2-3 pots going on at the same time and doing too many things at once. So that's just two major things for the Galley I would strongly recommend. So Jean-Marc fixed the squeaky noise. I'm so happy. My mental health is so much better. And now you're making water. What are you doing under there?
Yes, refilling the starboard water tank.
Yeah.
Before it's fully empty.
Yeah.
The sea is a bit bumpy, but there's no wind. There's less than 10 knots of wind, so we shouldn't have this sea state. It comes from further away. And the good news is that this afternoon the sea state might improve, so it means it will be more flat, so we can move more comfortably and faster.
Yeah.
So, but it's still engine because the wind is very light and right in the nose.
And the waves slow us down.
Yes,
Yeah.
the waves will calm down as well because the area where there's no wind at all will come southeasterly, so we move southeasterly, so it's good for us.
Cool. Any advice that you would give us so far, based on what you've observed from us?
Oh,
Like,
no,
any tips?
everything has been fine so far. There's no special advice I can think of now.
other than adding fuel?
Yes, other than listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke.
No, I know.
No.
the through line for the last day or so is probably been humility. I don't know, it's kind of like a down, but we're not down, like nothing's wrong. It's more like you have plans, you know, you get your boat and then you want to go out sailing and just the conditions give you what they give you, number one. Number two is we definitely learned our lesson about the fuel. We had quite a bit of a discussion about it, and had been hopeful there would be more wind, and hope is not a strategy, clearly. So, you know, we did stop. We didn't lose that much time. It lasts 45 minutes. It's no big deal. It's just a good lesson. And then I did something really awful yesterday that I'm totally embarrassed to talk about. We had tried to put the Starlink up and mount it up in one of the port lights as somebody suggested, and it didn't work. We kept getting, it would keep dropping, but I tried to take it down by myself and it fell and I damaged it, and oh my god, I felt so awful because I didn't know if it would work or not. So there's like a chunk taken out of it. It seems to work fine, but man, you know, I want to do things myself, and I want to be helpful, and being helpful isn't always helpful. So that's a good lesson and reminder for me, is I need to ask for help, and I need to not feel like I need to, you know, do things. I think it might be, and maybe other women will identify with this. I think I feel so out of my league in many ways, especially with two experienced people. Certainly Jean-Marc has just so much experience, that I'm trying to overcompensate in other ways, I think, to try to add value. And because I do that, I probably don't ask for help when I need it. And I think that was a really good lesson yesterday. That's what I sort of took away from that. So yeah, it's all good. I mean, that's why we do these sailing trips, right? Is to learn what we're made of and develop, I think, and grow as human beings, in addition to going to fabulous places. So that's my little Holly's philosophy for the day.